map in two different ways that the horse could go out to that underground secret. We have a north and we have a south. All the stables used to be here. We can see that everything made of rock. The place for the water, the place for the food, those tower little stones to tie up those horses. You have here the exact shape and model of the stables. But this is not what I wanted to show you. I want to show you that you are standing in the middle of the very old palace, which was about 2,000 years older than the stables. If you look behind you, you can see those rocks in the fence. In the matter of fact, you and I standing in the middle of that palace, which was from the time of the Canaanites. We're talking 2,500 years before the stables, which means before King Solomon. King Solomon used to be the son of David, if you remember. Right? David had two sons. Anybody remember the other son?
Absalom?
Bravo, Absalom. Absalom and Solomon was built, Solomon who built the temple, but Absalom was the son that was born from Bathsheba. You remember?
Yes.
This was forbidden love. God did not like the fact that David, having another wife or another baby, and David sent her husband to the front line when he get killed, and he was the chief of staff. His name was Uriah HaHitti. When David came to build the temple, he said, God, please, I want to build for you the temple on the hills of Jerusalem. God says, no, David, I'm sorry. Those hands that you are praying to me now, they have done their job. Blood on your hands. And you know that Absalom get killed. When the legion of David are calling him to come to the palace, Absalom refused. So the father, David, he was not only insulted as a father, he was also insulted as a king. So one of his sons, Solomon, building the temple in Jerusalem, also building Megido. The other one, Absalom, get killed, unfortunately, in a very tragic way, in a very big mistake. And this is the place to mention it because this is the place, this is the count that King Solomon, one of the greatest kings of our history, built the city, and it's a very surprising. Because during the time of King Solomon was no fighting, was no war. We know that King Solomon was a king of peace. During the kingdom of Solomon, he's bringing the cedar of Lebanon to build the temple in Jerusalem. He's dealing with everybody, with Cleopatra, with all the kings around the Mesopotamia area. If you read the Bible, the Old Testament, there is no even one fighting during the kingdom of Solomon. But there was so many fighting during the kingdom of his father, David. But in the end, Solomon, the one that has so much peace, he's the one who built in all these camps, which means goodness, no good. You have to be strong in order to continue. If you want to be peaceful, first of all, you have to be strong. And then you have to do something else.
That's true.